Contractors, if you're on Google, but not getting a number of calls that you would like or that you should, chances are you're probably missing a couple of simple things to your Google profile that we're going to unpack and show you how to fix so you can start getting more calls in just a few minutes of your time. And this is actually, if that sounds interesting to you, this is part 2 in a quick series I'm putting together of how I helped one of my contractors add over $100,000 in projects and reduce hours each week in manual tasks. So we're going to show you a little bit about how we get that done and get into the nitty gritty here. So let me show you a little bit on how that works. All right. So like I said, this is part 2 in the roadmap of the step-by-step process we use to help our clients generate 6 figures in extra projects and carve out hours of boring manual tasks and automate them to get them time back for their business through our process. So we're going to zoom in here. And one of the steps towards getting hot leads every day instead of having low lead flow so you can get projects on demand is through fixing your Google business profile and getting that optimized. So with that, let's show you some examples of how you do it. So this is one of our clients. If you look for, let's just say, HVAC in West Jordan, Utah, or your industry in your city, there's a couple of things to look out for. This is an example of one of our clients' profiles that is more fully decked out and doing what it should to generate those inbound calls. So you can see a couple of things that where most people miss out is the first one I'll point out is the business description. So if you go into this, you actually can fill out quite a bit. You get up to, I think, around 750 characters. I can't tell you how many profiles I come across and contractors I talk to every day where either 1, it's empty, 2, there's maybe typos or both, or 3, there's maybe 1 sentence max, and that's it. You want to populate this, take full advantage of the real estate. Give Google all the reasons to know and use all the words you can put inside here to make you search or show up for people searching for related terms. And when people are going to go check you out, if they're going to see you, we might as well make sure that you're giving them all the reasons why they should pick you over someone else. Take the time to actually talk about what makes you different versus not. So this is just underutilized real estate in most of the profiles I look at. So that'll be one of the first quick and easy fixes. Take a look at this. If you need some help coming up with something that is going to pack a punch and set you apart, then just drop at the bottom of wherever you're watching this video, put GBP for Google Business Profile at the bottom of this, and we'll get you some tools, or at least we'll help you get that tightened up. Along with the second thing we'll walk through would be down here would be updates. A lot of times people don't realize this, but Google has created your profile in such a way that you can make it function very similar to your other social media platforms, where you actually can put things. There's 3 different types of posts that you can put in. Number 1 is just an update post where you're just sharing information. A lot of times we'll use these to show job pictures, and you can do video or photo to talk about, hey, here's where we are, here's what we're doing. And just like you would on all the other social media platforms. If you're already doing that, why not just syndicate and get more bang for your buck from that same time and effort on that same post in another location? So you can have the same stuff there to help you get more visibility. So that's the update post. The second type you can do is what's called an offer post. Cool thing about this is that you can make an offer that's really unique to your Google profile. And as part of creating it, you can put in different terms or coupons or links inside it so that you know when somebody calls you for that free upgrade or upgraded thing or discounted deal, whatever deal or offer you want to focus in on, you can track it and know that's where it came from. And that's another thing that what we found is that as you use that, Google will actually promote those offer type posts for free for 7 days. So it's another added benefit to leveraging something that's already built into your profile without having to spend a bunch of money on ads to promote it. The third type of post you can do are called event posts. Now, for contractors, for you guys that are out there, I know this isn't going to be as relevant or as useful as maybe some others. However, one of the ways you might think of it is if you're going to be at a home show or some kind of trade event, or you're going to do an open house, or you're going to participate in an open house, or helping out with someone who's doing one, you're going to be there. Or maybe you're going to be at a golf tournament sponsoring a hole, whatever the case may be. If you're going to go to where go to an event where your customers could come and meet you or see your business or your team, then throw an event post up there so people can know about it. So this is just another thing that just most folks just, again, don't take advantage of. But this is a place where you can share tons of other updates and content here to help get more traction. And not only that, but this is something else that, again, Google will reward you for being active here. So use the update feature. Those are the 3 different types. Again, there's different ways you can leverage them based on your objectives. And then again, your description. Those are 2 of the things I find that are most overlooked. There's more that you could do to really get this performing the way that it should. Especially when you get into things like honing in on the service types and your zip codes and the areas you want to lock into. A lot of times those are just set by default, or they're not as targeted as they could be. So that's another area for another time. If you'd like to get some more personalized attention, again, just drop GBP down below and we'll reach out and get in touch so we can help take a look at your profile and see what's missing and make sure that it's going to start performing at a higher level. Now, if you'd like to talk with us about how we can help plug you into the projects on demand program so that you can, just like many of our clients, add an extra 100K in projects in just a matter of months or sometimes even weeks. And also, again, get some hours back from those boring manual tasks that you'd rather just get off your plate and focus on what you do best, then let me know. And again, we'll be in touch very soon. We'll talk to you next time.